At exactly 3:17 a.m. every single night, the security camera recorded a man walking past the front door. The problem? No one was there. And after checking the footage closer, the homeowner realized something even more disturbing. The man on camera wasn't from this time. Mark had just moved into a quiet suburban house. It was the kind of place people moved to when they wanted peace. Tree-lined streets, friendly neighbors. Almost too quiet. A week after moving in, Mark installed a small security camera above the front door. Nothing fancy, just something to monitor packages and deliveries. The first few nights, nothing unusual happened, until the notification came. Motion detected, 3:17 a.m. Mark checked the footage, expecting to see a stray cat or maybe a raccoon. Instead, he saw a man. The figure walked slowly across the porch. He wore what looked like an old trench coat and a hat pulled low over his face. The strange part, the man never looked at the door. He simply walked past the camera and disappeared out of frame. Mark assumed it was just someone passing by, but the next morning, curiosity got the better of him. He stepped outside to check. The ground was covered in fresh snow. There were no footprints anywhere. The next night it happened again, 3:17 a.m. Motion detected. The same man, same coat, same slow walk past the camera. Again, Mark checked outside. Still no footprints. Now he was uneasy. He reviewed the footage more carefully. Something about the video felt wrong. The man's movements looked slightly faded, like an old film recording. And then Mark noticed something chilling. The man's clothing looked decades out of date. Mark decided to ask his neighbors if they had seen anyone wandering around at night. Most of them laughed it off, but one elderly neighbor grew strangely quiet. She asked Mark one question. "Does he appear around 3:17 a.m.? Mark felt a chill run down his spine. When he nodded, the woman slowly told him the story. 30 years earlier, a man had lived in that exact house. His name was Thomas Calder. One winter night, he left his home to walk to the corner store. At 3:17 a.m., he was struck by a car and killed just down the street. The accident happened during a snowstorm. That night, Mark stayed awake. He watched the security camera live. 3:15 a.m. Nothing. 3:16 a.m. Still nothing. Then the clock changed. 3:17 a.m. The motion alert triggered. And there he was. The same man, walking past the door again. But this time, something was different. Halfway across the screen, the man slowly turned his head. For the first time, he looked directly into the camera. Mark paused the footage and zoomed in. The image was blurry, but the face was clear enough. The next day, Mark visited the town's historical records office. He asked to see any photos of Thomas Calder. The clerk pulled out an old newspaper article from the year of the accident. There was a photograph beside the headline. Mark's stomach dropped. The man in the photo was identical to the one walking past his door every night. But the most disturbing detail wasn't the resemblance. It was the timestamp on the security camera. The system recorded video using modern digital time. Yet, somehow, every clip of the man had the same exact timestamp. January 12th, 3:17 a.m., 1993. A date that happened 30 years before Mark even bought the house. Mark moved out 2 months later. But before leaving, he checked the camera footage one last time. The man still appeared every night, walking slowly past the house, reliving the same moment over and over again. frozen in time.